Hey guys, welcome back to AIR. I know we haven't posted in a while, guys, but we're going to start our corn snake series tonight. This video, we're going to talk about why they're called corn snakes and the fun facts about them. Corn snakes got their name for two different reasons. The first one is actually the more common reason on why they're called corn snakes. Corn snakes got their name from the pattern on their belly scales. If you look at their belly scales, it resembles the corn on the cob. It's really unique to them. It's almost like their own fingerprint. Not just that, but the other fact that I found that I actually didn't know as a personal handler of corn snakes is that they were actually discovered by farmers in their cornfields. And back in the day, farmers used to think that all snakes were deadly. Until they started to realize, okay, we're leaving these snakes alone and letting them be in their natural habitat, but we're not finding rats or anything else in our cornfields are actually surviving. So they actually started to call these snakes the corn snakes because of the fact they were protecting their cornfields. The corn snake is actually indigenous to North America. It's a North American species of the rat snake. So they are pretty common here in America. We'll talk more about why they're common and stuff like that a little bit further on in the video. But a little bit more about the corn snake is with an adult corn snake, they can get up to 4 to 6 feet. Amber and I used to have a snow corn. We named him Snowball. He was about 4.5 to 5 feet, and he was full grown. Weighed about 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. He was my baby. I loved him. Whenever she first seen him, I fell in love and had to have him. He was the most docile snake I've actually owned and was one of the calmest ones. A female corn snake can have anywhere from 10 to 30 babies. I don't see how they can do it. Like I said, they can get about 4 to 6 feet at full grown. But with how thin they are, how small their bodies are, I don't see how they're holding 10 to 30 babies inside of them. In the wild, they're only going to live about 8 years. So if you see a corn snake or something like that in the wild, don't really bother it. I mean, if you see one that's in danger, like you see a bird hanging over the top, flying around, looking like it's about to come down and take that snake, and you can actually move that snake to a safe spot where the bird can't get to it, great, do that, help it out. But other than that, try not to handle them in the wild. They're in their environment. They're doing what they love. Now, in captivity, they can live 23 plus years. During research, Amber found out that there was actually one of the longest living corn snakes was 27 years before it had passed. So be expecting for 20 plus years of care for a corn snake. They're popular in the pet trade, just like ball pythons. They have great colorations to them. With Snowball, he was all white with blue eyes. He was not an albino. He was just all white with the blue eyes, was beautiful as can be. That's actually what made me fall in love with him. He wasn't a unique albino. So I fell in love with him. I fell in love with his eyes. And yeah, long story short, we went ahead and got him and kept him. He was my baby. But they're also great because of how docile they are. We'll talk more about how active they can be during handling in a future video. But as far as their temperament and stuff like that, they are very docile. They're very great to handle. Now, back to what we were saying about how the corn snakes acted in the corn fields with farmers and helping protect the crops. In the wild, a corn snake's diet consists of rodents. That's the majority of their diet. They're going to find mice and rats, and they're going to eat those. Now, if there's not a lot of mice or rats around, or if they've kind of thinned out the population of the mice and rats, the next thing they're going to go for are small birds. They will eat birds. It's not the easiest prey for them to catch, because as you know, a bird will fly off pretty quick, and it's hard for them to get to it. The other thing is, they'll eat small frogs out in the wild, and small lizards. But usually whenever they're eating small frogs or small lizards out in the wild, they're eating them at like about 5 or 6 of them at a time. So they're going to keep on hunting until they're full. Now, the other thing that I found what was unique that Amber had found in the research is that these guys will eat other snakes. I don't know exactly what kind of snakes they'll eat or anything, but with how small they are, I'm actually kind of stunned that they can actually eat other snakes. These guys are not venomous. They're just like a ball python. Whenever they eat, they catch their prey and they'll wrap it up. They're just like a constrictor family, where they'll constrict their prey and then swallow it. But as far as their weight goes, whenever they're eating, they're gonna stay small. Like I said, Snowball was 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. He stayed small as far as weight goes. He got big in length, but small in the weight. And that's pretty natural for them. They can get about 2 to 4 pounds. As far as in captivity, whenever you're feeding them, they're mainly going to be on mice because of how small they are. They need some kind of prey that they can actually easily take down. If you can, go with the equivalency. Like, say if you're doing like an adult mouse for your corn snake, go with the equivalency on the rat size. I wouldn't say a small rat or a medium rat or nothing like that. That'd be too big. But do like a rat pup or a weaned rat or something like that. Something that's small. But the rats have more nutrition. That's why they're bigger than mice are. But they have a little bit more nutrition to them for your snake. And it'll help your snake to grow better. We're going to wrap it up, guys. Our next video is going to be the daily care requirements for your corn snake. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Every time I post a video, you guys will get a notice saying, hey, there's a new video up. So just keep that in mind to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Or find me on Facebook at AIR Reptile Rescue. I answer questions very quickly on there. Just send me a message and I'll answer you as soon as I can. If I'm not busy with one of my other reptiles or I'm not busy with someone else, I will get to you pretty quickly. So we're going to wrap it up, guys. A little bit of an update on 2 of our pets here. You guys know Princess from our very first video whenever we introduced you guys to everybody in home. Princess is actually in labor. Unfortunately, I didn't know that a short-haired cat can go into heat at 4 months old, and she accidentally got pregnant. We didn't know that she was being in heat that early. So she got pregnant. She's in labor right now. I'm keeping a very close eye on her. The other update that we have is on Belle. Her belly scales are looking great, guys. I know I did a video showing you guys her and everything and telling you about her condition and how we got her. Her belly is looking great. The burn is healing really good. The only issue that we're having now is we have run into a problem with a respiratory infection, which we're treating. But we'll try to keep you guys updated. If you follow our Facebook page, all updates on all the reptiles will be posted there. Any of our rescues that we get in, they will be posted. And we'll let you know their condition and how they're progressing along. And if we have any adoptions, they'll be posted on the rescue page also. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Y'all come back, check us out. Keep in touch, and stay tuned for the next videos. We will have them coming out pretty soon. But we appreciate y'all's support. Love you guys.